Welcome all Donger, future Dongers and non-Dongers to another video here from the Donger of Runeterra. We're gonna do a little bit of a news sweep here, see what's going on here the first couple of days since the new patch. So I'm gonna start with a little bit of the tournaments that's been. There was a duels tournament this weekend, Saturday to Sunday. 81 people signed up for that one. Not the most. Last time was 160 at EU, I think. But considering that it's summer and a lot of countries are starting to open up of the coronavirus, it's still pretty good to get 81 people to sign up. A lot of high elo players, of course. I was in the tournament when I dropped out in the 7th round. I was not that prepared, I have to say. I did 2 major misplays that cost me two best of 3s. So that's only fair that I went out 3 and 4. 5 and 3 would make you through the cut. So I played to round 7. When I lost that one, I dropped to try to play some other things and try to do some videos. It was a guy named Stan, I think, that won it all. I haven't got a lot of statistics of what was played most, but my personal experience was that I played a lot of Heimervai, Noxus, Freyord with some different combinations. And then the third deck was a little bit rolling. It could be Illusion, Misfortune, it could be Twisted Fate, Gangplank, stuff like that. Felt like the third deck was the hard thing for people to really nail in on. So that tournament, it was great organized, and you should definitely check that up if you just want to make if you have a weekend over, check when they have the next tournament and join in. It's really fun. I was the only Donger that was there with me last time, but we'll see what happens next time they host one. Other tournaments, of course, we got to talk about our Donger League. We had a great weekend of the Donger League. Gonna go through the matchups here. Like, we had the Battle of the Undefeated first here with myself, Rhinoceros, and Carnister and BG. In the end, only I turned out to be undefeated after this. BG went on a 2-game lose streak this week, so he went down the standings. Carnister and Rhinoceros both went 1-1. Other notorious thing is that we had this tie with 3 people on 4 points with Sith Holocron, Decent Man, and Christoph C. Wallsten. Sith Holocron from this channel proved that he can not only do great gameplay videos and stuff, he also can play some Legends of Runeterra. He showed this week at least, and had a 2-0 week, moving up on 6 points. Same for Jan. He showed that he can't only mess with my videos that I make, he can also play some good Legends of Runeterra. He went also to do a 2-0 week to move himself as 5 points. So the table looks like this right now. Right now, I and Carnister are looking like the first seeds that would go through to the semifinals. Obviously, this is not done by any means. It's 2 matches left. Carnister is ahead on Rhinoceros on head-to-head. Carnister beat him, so it's just fair. Sith Holocron just moved up here and is just behind on the MMR, really, the elo. The other 2 places are occupied right now by 5 points by Jan and Breadbot. And we have the Clang, the BG, Decent Man, C. Wallsten, Proxel, Mulvadra, Arbach. All of them are trying to do a last fight here to get to the playoffs. I think you might need 7 points, which might mean that Arbach is already out. I haven't really done the math yet, but I think everyone else definitely has a shot of doing this, because it's a close league. You get 2 points for win, 1 for a loss. C. Wallsten, Proxel, Mulvadra, and Arbach definitely can't afford a loss, that's for sure, even if it's a tight loss, I'm pretty sure. So let's go into the matchups. Basically, we have a top matchup between me and Rhinoceros. We haven't faced each other yet. We dodged each other last round, so we're clashing up against each other. Sith Holocron is trying his feat against the top players in Carnister, which is going to be really nice. We also have Jan and Breadbot are fighting with the 5 points, and one of them gonna knock a little bit on each other. BG and Decent Man, Proxel versus Mulvadra, and C. Wallsten versus Arbach. That's some real spicy matchups, really, because the losses there is probably meaning you're out. between those guys. So I'm really looking forward at those matches and see what's going on here. We're gonna finish out the week, of course, here with some matches might not have a lot of meaning. Some will only be for standings and stuff. But it's very interesting. Sith Holocron is again against the top player in Rhinoceros in the league. So we'll see how he matches up here this week, if he can continue his 3-game win streak. And then we have me again against Kier Breadbot. So Breadbot is having an all-donger fest. He's playing me and Jan this weekend. And then in the bottom half we have Proxel versus BG, Valstein versus Malvara, Arbach versus Decent Man. Probably just trying to squeeze on that 6th and 5th spot. That's where they are gonna land if they make it. So that's it about the league. And signups for this league will for season 2 will start probably at Sunday when the group stages are done. So be ready if you want to come in and be a part of this in the next season. You should definitely check that out. So that's how it looks right now. It's tight standing. The top spots are just differing 3 points basically. So I'm not safe. I'm probably safe for playoff, but nobody else is completely safe yet. Probably needs to pick up at least 1 point, which is gonna make this very, very fun. And you see the quarterfinals and the semifinals, finals. No one has like set in at any spot, so we will see. If I pick up 1 win, I will be for sure the number 1 seed, but we'll see. It's gonna be a nice fight overall. And if we look, and now if we move away from the tournaments and we just look at the meta, it's not been happening too much. Like you can't like watch the master meta if you follow me here. Like there is 2 matches played with this, 5 matches with this one, 11 with this one. That really doesn't give you anything about how the meta is looking up there. So we can just look at the meta overall, and we're gonna go with the play rate actually. And you see the Freyja Noxus has a lot of play rate, right? We saw that in the tournament. I saw that. Doesn't have the best of win rates overall, but we can look here and find some decks that are doing better than others. We see Draven Darius is doing good. Very few sample sizes, of course, but the most popular seems to be Sejuani Braum. That's doing way better than Braum Vlad, which I am on right now, playing a lot. So that's an indication that I might be wrong out there. Here's a different variation of Braum Vlad that looks like a little bit better, and it looks not really like my deck, so I'm gonna check that out later. Other than that, we have Jaime Vi still in the top, having a high win percent, a lot of play. Kalista Elise, high play rate, not the highest win rate either, so that Kalista Elise is like in the same boat as Noxus Freyja. Only that I think that Noxus Freyja has a lot of experimenting to do in the beginning, so that win rate might pick up, while Kalista Elise might be staying here because people know them already. Piltover Noxus is a stable choice if you just want to rush in and get some quick wins. And then Ionia Noxus. The rush decks are punching here in the beginning. A lot of the master players are former master players will say probably plays a lot of these rush decks to climb the back up there. I did try to climb a little bit the first 2 days. I'm still stuck in Plat 4. Since Gauntlet came out, I've only been playing Gauntlet basically, maybe like a four games in Plat in ranked, personally focusing on the Gauntlet, trying to like get a feel of what I like about it. A video is gonna come up with my feelings about the Gauntlet later. So that's basically the meta right now. Hopefully we'll see some more change up during the week and see if something new emerges, because it's basically mostly the same like the last week. So we'll see. We will definitely see. So if you like these videos, or the videos of our channel overall, hit a like button. The like button. You can also subscribe to the YouTube channel. We would appreciate that a lot. Join us on Discord, chat about the deck list, chat about all things regarding Legends of Runeterra. We also have the tournaments there. So please join in and just contribute. You know what I mean. Be a part of our community. If you want to watch some of us play, I'm streaming under Imsohumble on Twitch with an L instead of an I. Be there, support us, follow me there if you want to, and yeah, just see you around. Dong is out.